I like specialist abilities more than the weapons. Joe, look at Roy. Look at Roy Hibbert and Goran Zhang. Let's go, man. We got like 6 centers on our. Okay, so we're gonna put Rudy Gobert on Anthony Davis, and we're gonna take it. We're gonna love it. You know, nope. Paul George and Mike Conley. Paul George and Mike Conley. Did Josh say he ever found his bands? Yeah, that is Josh about that. Kyle O'Quinn. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Sacramento shall be facing the Chicago Bulls.
Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the
Now Chicago wearing green. I don't know why.
Really got humiliated at home. They got
back door.
dominated in that game, guys.
Okay. What? Back door. Dunk. Anthony Davis. Look at Paul George on Anthony Davis. Oh, that's not good. Hold up. That's kind of disrespectful now that I look at it. Hold up.
And they paid a big price for it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Gortat. Then there's
Paul George is checking Anthony Davis. Hold up. Anthony Davis. Money.
Davis has got his
they're checking whatchamacallit.
Well, the main problem last year for the Kings, Greg, their defense. Just
they're
slow teams down on their end of the court.
They're checking like they're checking each other.
A lot of it had to do with the defensive problems overall. They were pretty much in the bottom 10 of every major defensive category.
Nope.
And dead last in blocks as well.
No. I put Paul George on Anthony Davis. I'm just saying. Oh my God.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Outside Conley. Passes it to Davis. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Davis has got his second basket.
Nice bucket there.
All right, Pat Beverly's about to
really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And one Terrence Ross.
Now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
And Terrence Ross showed fantastic development in his second season. But really took a step back last year. All of his shooting percentages were down. He exuded confidence.
Come on, man. No, okay, nah, we about to lose to
Boy, they've gone on this run.
Never mind, we lost.
It really has, Park. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary.
DeAndre Jordan. I repeat, DeAndre Jordan would not do that. Good job, Rudy Gobert.
To the basket. You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there.
No.
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that.
DeAndre Jordan wouldn't have to go.
Really.
Here's Craig inside, and that one's good by Gortat. Back to Terrence Ross, Greg, you're talking about him. It's so easy for a young player to lose his way a little after coming on so fast. Clark, I'm not surprised that he's had a few.
They know Paul George can't shake Anthony Davis, right?
That's part of the development and growth process.
Like he really can't, like shit.
A lot of guys. His upside though is great.
Stolen by Conley.
Why don't my players play the passing lane like that?
Pass to Davis.
Anthony Davis for 2.
Shot
Brick.
is off, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's George. The putback, and Ibaka slams it in.
We missed too many shots.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That one on George.
And guys, one thing sometimes gets lost. I mean, Mike Conley is a proven winner. Remember, you go back in high school, won 3 state titles, and the one season at Ohio State led them to the national title game. So that aspect of what he brings, the intangibles, you're going to be a winner if Mike Conley's on.
I double dog dare Jared Dudley to stop Serge Ibaka. Oh, come on now. Hey.
And Roten subbed in for Craig. Here's Conley following the score by Serge Ibaka. Here's Roten. And again, no good by Chicago. And for Mike Conley, growing up, he played on some tremendously talented teams. Guys like Greg.
Homer, you test the connection?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he never had to really look for his own offense to win games with those kind of players around him. He came into the league more focused.
So we got Paul George on freaking Mike Conley.
And that one's good, right?
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Conley kicks it up. That's in there. Conley with
Come
the
on! Something wrong with this league, bro.
Mid-air and midstream, and still knock it down. You know you're flowing.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Conley. Somehow.
What? Oh my God!
Conley's got 5.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Conley. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Dudley, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And George kicks to Ross. And another 3.
Well, that's chance for Ross trying to win this game for us and nobody else.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now Conley. He's got 5.
Paul George is trying his best to lock up Mike Conley. Lay up Anthony Davis, bro.
A perfectly placed assist. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Ibaka. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And he was fouled.
So Anthony Davis might have 15 first quarter points.
Allow a guy to get right to the rim like that.
Because Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis and Mike Conley are putting on a concerted effort together.
I agree with you there, Greg.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Ball game.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. The Kings trail by 5. Pondexter dishes to Hibbert. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now here's Roten. He's tightly guarded. He kicks to Davis. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like you do is one dribble pull up. Well,
I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Right here, but sucks.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade.
Tony Allen catching Allen.
Basketball. So for Chicago right now, they've got Gorton, Allen Crabbe out there with Kyle O'Quinn.
That's gonna be a great.
And it's
gonna be great.
In at the 2. Here's Roten after the basket by Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Now here's Roten. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose.
Guys, the Bulls defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
Here's Gortat. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4.
John, why we lose to the Bulls?
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Hibbert, and good.
Thank you, Roy Hibbert, for being a basketball player.
Talking about the Bulls and their rim protection, they had the lowest opponent field goal percentage on shots right at the rim.
Yeah, and it helps when you compare 7-footers down low. It's not just the bigs, though. Even the perimeter players track back and challenge.
$1 million. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Here's Dang.
$1 million. Oh, God, going Jang. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Why am I only down by? Why am I down by 4 points?
Puts it up from 12, and Hibbert with the block. And now Sacramento.
Tony out with the transition finisher.
And here is Roten. Kicks it to Gortat. And Hibbert with the
Whip the
block.
map out.
Here's the break. Here's Allen. And O'Quinn sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Roten with the ball, and the basket by Kilpatrick.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Chang, a screen. The dish now to Hibbert. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
I got him.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball.
Look how it's shooting the same amount of percentage, but they're winning.
Tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago.
I just can't believe it. Oh my God, son, we can't beat the Bulls, man.
They may not be in the league.
And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete, but he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Anthony Davis comes in for Gortat. And Dudley subbed in for Allen Crabbe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talking about Gortat, he was a late second-round draft choice in 2005. His first 4 years in the league, highly underwhelming. Now, over the last 4 years, he's averaged around 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. Those are good numbers.
A platoon swap.
Serge Ibaka.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Blocked by Rudy Gobert.
But they get it there. Conley with a wide open look, and the Bulls.
Y'all not catching Paul George. Move. Y'all not catching Paul George. Pull up. Money. Make him tap out. Tap out.
And getting back to Marcin Gortat, his dad was a successful light heavyweight boxer in Poland, so clearly you see where the toughness comes from. And Marcin's mom was on the Polish national team in volleyball, so you know where the blocking and ball skills come from. I guess we'd have to call him a chip off the old block.
Come on. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Real serious dime dropping there.
I'ma make him tap out.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Terrence Ross, an explosive young player who can really put on a show. Clark jaw-dropping, highlight reel dunks are his specialty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tremendous athlete, great bounce and elevation and creativity. Won the slam dunk contest as a rookie.
Dudley's shot is good. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Gobert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, line.
It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance.
You want to see that?
Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but
just
fell apart midway through. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should
Anthony Davis. Yeah, watch out. Anthony Davis.
Now here's Davis. He's got 8. Out left to the wing. Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
The Kings ended at 18-23 here at home. Not a terrible record for them given how their whole season went kind of up and down and inconsistent. They even had some home cooking in their favor as they were the second best team in free throw differential at home. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Lopez a screen. Conley with it. George picks him up. Lopez, no luck.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad.
I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away.
Rudy Gobert just tied the game with a jump shot. Let's go. Up, Anthony Davis wide open.
From 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. George.
Paul George.
And the release.
All right, y'all. Halftime tied 37-37.
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy Hibbert and Roy.
And now, the 2K Sports.
What the hell are they interviewing Roy Hibbert at halftime for?
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. During the second quarter,
look at the Josephine on the radio.
Opposition by a nice margin and were able to end the half in a tied ball game. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
They need to turn up the defense intensity. They let the game get taken to them instead of the other way around. Coming out of the second half, they got to play with a chip on their shoulder.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just...
Taylor Swift was so mad.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Paul George is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Beverly in point. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any...
Good Paul George on Mike Conley.
Here's Cram. Here is Dudley. Dudley with a screen on George. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Gortat. And here's
No! I can't. Oh my God. Paul George, man.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size.
Paul George is broken in this game. He can't do anything.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league.
Jared Dudley for 3.
The Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
Ross. That ball.
Terrence Ross.
From George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
Son, Terrence Ross is just trying to win ball games.
Conley kicks to Gortat.
Somebody about to cut back though.
Davis sets a screen. Now Gortat, 8 points for him. Dudley the pass to Craig.
Did you just say that?
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's holding by the Kings.
And gotta like what they've been
I
doing
can't believe it.
in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been
I just can't
excellent,
believe it.
and that's always important in a close game.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh man. Hey, that's a great album.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think
Fuck
he'd
him.
make the highlight reel more often.
Fuck him.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an
You a
edge
chick.
at times in this game. I mean, he can be too passive. And
Drop Mike Conley is killing Paul George.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get ahead of things.
temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Some changes for Chicago. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Anthony Davis. And Roten subbed in for Jared Dudley. Conley dishes to Roten. Another three for Chicago.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gobert.
Oh, God!
He's got 9.
Checking out the game Rudy Gobert is having.
I may need a center. I may need to trade for Jonas Valanciunas.
It wasn't a good one, really.
Green bar.
Highlights of the game defensively.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Second free throw, no good.
And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing roles was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball in.
Why is Paul George letting me down right now?
This game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much clock.
That's what I'm wondering.
Mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The
Starting by Alan Crabb.
I thought
That's why we losing ball games.
Championship contenders to just a playoff team.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets.
I like Jared Dugo in the game.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good. Conley. The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Now here's Beverly. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Crabb. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 9 assists now tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between
We lost.
these teams.
And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on
Alan Crabb offensive board layup.
easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward.
Here's George. And he gets it to go. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just a great individual.
Hey, bro.
Right through the teeth of the defense.
This is to Roten. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
You Well, the Kings, I think, will look back and realize they made a dubious decision.
Trying to foul on Paul George.
I mean, lucky for them, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history.
Now here's Roten. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Now here's Roten. 7 points in the game. A 3-ball. Tries again. Rebound by
Move, bro.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Chang. Here's Hibbert. Goes up again.
Come on, Roy Hibbert! Oh my God.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
From 10 feet out. Roten, no good. The Kings trail by 7.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the
We haven't
wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Now here's Roten. Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Hibbert. Here's Kilpatrick. Here's Crabb. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Crabb's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Chang, a screen. And there's the pass to Hibbert. That doesn't go either for Hibbert. Now here's Roten, defended by Allen.
Let's go!
The shot's good from O'Quinn. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Hey, John, the Bulls are on the 21. The Bulls are on 21-8 run.
I mean, he has got power in bunch.
Yep. Who's Deshaun Jackson? Who's Deshaun Jackson? Wait. That's bit. Yeah, exactly. He's basically Deshaun Jackson. That's basically what he is. In a nutshell. Odell Beckham without the great hands. That one you want to put up there.
Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Here's Roten, tipped away. And here's the break. Here's Allen. Goes back up. Here's Hibbert. Good. Hibbert's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Sacramento.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Over in the corner, Dudley for the 3, and he gets it to go.
What? Oh my God.
From beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason.
Nah, Joe, yeah, we lost, bro. We lost.
We lost. Letting them fly.
Conley kicks to Roten. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very
I'll put money that we lost this game.
The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Davis sets a screen. Off the screen. Shot is off. Great D that time from Hibbert.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Can't believe it, Joe.
Here we go, the Bulls.
Golly, son.
Roten gets to Conley. Here's Davis, and that one falls.
We lost, bro. Timeout.
That's 10 points for Anthony Davis. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
The feed now to Conley. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Davis. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Davis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
Right, yeah, and now we're about to lose to Anthony Davis and the Bulls.
And here's Augustine. He dishes it to Jang. He feeds it to Pondexter. Wide open shot is on the money. Pondexter's got 5 points now.
Paul Millsap dropped. Paul Millsap had like 30. I guess us.
Conley kicks to Crab.
Have fun.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
How's Kevin Garnett still leading the league?
One of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Conley. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin over.
I mean, home of they ball players. It doesn't even matter. They ain't even the same situation, so. Yeah, I say so.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
I'm more sure they don't give it down. I'm about to say, I'm more sure they don't give it down.
And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Allen, and Davis sends it back.
Exactly.
Here's Crane.
You said Greenlee. That's not Greenlee.
Great tee that time from Hibbert.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Conley, the pass to Crab. And Gortat kicks to Conley. They set the pick. Pass to Davis. All alone. And the rejection by Jang. Now Augustine down low. And he caught that pass and finished right on his way to the big slam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
It's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And some changes here for the Kings. Conley against George.
Nice to lose James and watch Gus's answer.
Conley to Davis. Back to Conley. But it's good off the front iron.
Paul George has literally been murdered by Mike Conley all over the place.
Shot there size-wise, but the incredible
Paul George.
Allows that one to go.
Paul George about to lose us the game.
High release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And it's Davis at the elbow. That's good.
Game over, bro. We lost.
Point Bulls lead.
Oh, bro. I just can't believe it, man.
What the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Throwing it back to the Davis.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Crab kicks to Gortat. To the middle. Crab, good. And the Bulls lead by 9.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Kicks it to Roten. O'Quinn, the pass to Kilpatrick. They set the pick. Now the dish to Roten. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Timeout called by the Kings. They're losing by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gobert, the screen. George dishes to Ross. From the arc. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they call it.
Yeah, how great are his ball instincts there? Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
We lost by 6.
The visiting team.
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win
Anthony
here
Davis.
tonight. What was the key to what this team is doing right now? When
Oh
you
my
guys
God,
are playing
son.
like this?
What the 2 and 4 Kings?
We got to get that in the second half. Starting in the first quarter, we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Boy, I wish we had the Bulls again on the schedule. I was about to for revenge.
Things he brings to the team. He controls the floor.
If we had the Bulls on the schedule,
everything starts on him.
Mike Conley had 17 and 11.
On the pick and roll.
I'm Paul George and Kings.